Allô? On va pas faire de petites annonces parce que ça va vraiment être un tout petit stream tranquille.
Commander, we've been hit by one of those space anomalies.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy?
The astrogator's gears are shot!
Get a hold of yourself. You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side. Whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments, the Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists. So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounters.
Ah! Je vais fermer la porte. La porte. Ça sera pas long, je me mets en place, puis on va pouvoir commencer. Plus de pub, ça tombe bien que je me prépare. Ça tombe bien que je me prépare parce que je suis en plus de ça, genre, il y avait une pub. Oh! Ok. Sure, comme ça. Nous sommes prosthétiques. Allô, ma belle? Pourquoi tu trembles comme ça? Je le vois dans tes yeux que tu trembles. Ah, ça sent pas de mots. J'aimerais que je puisse cliquer dessus. Puis je vois toutes les coiffures. Heureusement, tu vois. S'il te plaît, voilà. You are permanent voice. Full of contact. For full contact. va dire que mon personnage est brillant. On va s'appeler Marie. Allô? Allô?
Commander, I know we're rarely of the same mind where tactics are concerned, but you're the best agent we've got for, let's say, our unofficial missions. And few are as unofficial as this one. Your destination, the Arcadian system, is the source of all skip drive manufacturing. However, they also fall outside our legal jurisdiction, a fact which no doubt makes this mission all the more intriguing to you. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. Without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. I'll not waste either of our time reviewing how the end of civilization would affect your personal prospects. Your mission is to rendezvous with DeVries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives cause the rift anomalies. But be advised, if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into an intergalactic incident. Agent DeVries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action.
I know you'll always do what serves you best. In fact, I'm counting on just that. May the law and your unerring sense of self-preservation guide you and your team.
Commander, hi. Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones. You put one over on the new guy. We were told agents use these all the time in the field to slow everything down, give you a tactical advantage. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing. Oh no, they don't simulate it. It's the real McCoy. The lab coats swear it's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it? Listen, look, Commander, because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it. Because you all know so much more than me, and I don't want to mess things up. Pascal likes to joke around about everything. But I like it when she says it's all about looking out for those who can't defend themselves. But Sandoval, he laughs at that. Says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves. And that we got righteousness on our side. Not looking to be contrary or nothing, Commander, but that runs counter to everything we're taught at the Academy. I'll give it some thought. Anyway, thanks for giving me the time of day. Most superiors wouldn't. Oh, I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent DeVries to establish contact. She's like you, top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down to the main room and open up the channel. Call should come through at the console. Faster than taking the stairs.
Let's hear what this forward agent has to say.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the Skip Labs, we will be liberating an unsealed Skip Core. Then you know what I'm speaking of. But the whole story about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function? Well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they cause the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad. What? How dare you question my calculations? My math is flawless. I've spent the better part of a year planning this mission. You have no idea what I've sacrificed, what I'm prepared to sacrifice still. For now, unlike you or your team, I am a professional. Whether I like it, I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon.
Oh.
Who?
I can't wait to see you once this is over.
Same to you, Ibarra. DeVries out.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to fly us in.
Allez, t'es capable. Ouais. Capable. Je sais. Vas-y. Fais-moi un beau debout. Ouais.
its basest elements, the...
Commander, Abara and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I will be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built.
That smell. Did a sprat get flash fried in here? The electrical system misfired somehow. Security's been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
You two, Death. Expiring without permission. Greetings. Return to your assigned duties, or demerits.
J'avais jamais embarqué comme ça.
Commander, we finished our sweep. I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help. Screen's broken.
I also found a vent around the corner might get us inside in a less conspicuous manner than strolling through the front gate. Though you'd have to pick the lock to see for sure. Oh, I came prepared, Commander. Here's everything you'll need.
Well, well.
You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built. But even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent.
Raro.
Spend time reducing those necks to scrap metal, eh, Commander? Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and...
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be Central Dispatch on the... Kinda figured that'd be your choice. Shoot a couple for me, will you? A bar and we'll stay well out of trouble.
That's right.
Agent Pascal, ma'am, I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry in the security ops. You know, nice and quiet like.
Oh, you gonna school me on some of that newfangled status? So long as it don't result in us being unceremoniously shot, suppose I could hear you out.
Getting shot, certainly part of it.
Oui, bon, attends.
It is only through your devotion to the Sovereign that this unit finds the strength to weld titanium plating.
This is passingly strange. Drill during the Sovereign's family's visit. Surely you don't think it's anything untoward. A surprise appraisal of our confidence seems more likely.
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. Been dealt with. Been dealt with. You should have seen it. Wasn't pretty.
As long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. Right, Sandoval?
The airlock, but we're back on the ship, Pascal. Why? Is there something wrong with the airlock?
To sabotage the transformer to disable the failsafes. This will allow you to open the door and proceed. I left the manual in the locker to your right in case you need it.
Not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I will be your sovereign, the protector of
Good. Now that that's done, did I forget to mention the
I got 3 bullets.
Each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent, and remember, failure will be met with severe consequences. Beloved subjects, we all know that structure is as strong as its basest elements, the dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes, you are not just a disruptive influences. You are every component is mine. Beloved subjects, we all know that structure is only as strong as its basest elements, the dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes. You are the cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed.
We're encountering more opposition over here than Debris said we should. Nothing too serious, but any distraction you could provide would be helpful, Commander.
Beloved subjects, we all know that a structure is only as strong as its basest elements, the dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the in the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent, and remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
But I don't have a hack point.
Beloved subjects, we all know that
Comms are down. This is going better than I expected. The nearby elevator will take you out to the rendezvous point. I'll see you and your team
Invasive elements!
labs.
Oh! Oh! Ça va le morou? Oh! Oh!
Give us a minute. Something's not right.
Ah, ils vont mourir explosés. Probablement dans la même pièce que si tu prends sécurité, parce qu'apparemment tu prends pas le même chemin. Fait qu'ils sont juste destinés à mourir dans cette pièce. On va finir de le couper dans ce cas-là.
Whoa. Hold on. What's this doing here?
Oh.
What's that? An explosion? Avara, Pascal, do you copy? Niles, say something.
What the fuck just happened? I see smoke.
I am not concerned. aller en arrière, c'est là.
Commander, what do I do? Everything was fine, and then... Oh, I think Pascal's hurt. I called out to her, but...
There is a 90% chance Agent Pascal is trapped under rubble. 87% chance she is mortally wounded beyond help. 85% chance she's deceased.
I don't understand. Everything went bad so fast. But we can't stay here. The mission. We've got to complete the mission.
Why? Why is that an option?
What are you... Oh. Yeah, I guess I don't need those right now. But what about Pascal? What about the mission? But I thought you told me to look out for myself. I'm just a...
Issue per Earth.
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent DeVries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
This makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. There's nothing more we can do for them. This doesn't change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Troopers, wardens, arbiters, hold position.
This was an execution. Maglock. What?
Best to just submit to your fate. Best to just submit to your fate.
If I find a maglock, I swear to God, you're gonna take a bullet.
What in the void was going on out there? Did you think shooting up the place was a good idea right now? After what happened to Niles? You need to stop the tomfoolery, take the lift behind you, and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station. Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
Or it is.
Commander, can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab, and DeVries isn't responding to our comms. In other words, we're trapped out here. So don't count on us backup. We'll be busy keeping ourselves alive.
Don't worry about us. Just get to DeVries and liberate that core so we can get out of here.
Improving position. Advance. Seeking shelter. Restoring the balance. Heading to the floor. Quarry found. Hastening to cover. Maintaining perfection.
Shifting to a less
Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already. I shouldn't have depended on your unwillingness to play by anyone's rules but your own, working to my advantage. Oh, an infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified. I've had enough of your impertinence. You'll never mock my mathematical abilities again. Farewell, Commander.
with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your men.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
Allô? Petit chat?
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know it usually happens when someone left in suspended animation that long.
Explosive cell death may result.
Exactly.
Welcome back to Please the amount administering stern warning. Stealing from fellow agents is wrong. This infraction warrants only verbal warning. No physical correction will be administered at this time. Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected. Assessment complete. It appears you experienced an event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness. Follow Auntie's The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest correct. At some point in the next decade, Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm. It has been confirmed that Agent DeVries was responsible for downing the old Earth Directorate surveillance satellite earlier this month. The satellite had been gathering information since Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location.
Oh, mon petit chat, mon petit chat.
It is inadvisable. However, Agent Ibarra has had many years to teach himself new skills, though he has not shown the same aptitude in soap making, hydroponics, or cooking. This unit has also observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regimen since the satellite was brought down. He is shaving again, and routinely changes his clothing. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a full agent. He is currently in the cockpit. Please extend your congratulations when you see him. After, unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Tampering may result. Theorize this unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander. Agent Ibarra, helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first Sistipic. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your... Please do not attempt physical intimacy with your Valerie unit. This unit is programmed for all manner of self-defense. An upgraded Valerie unit will boost... Please be... Congratulations. Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally. Your ability to conceal...
All these years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing her whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for? Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew. You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able. Might be you get... So then...
Confirm.
DeVry, if she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's out. She did follow protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts. We might... Wasn't no...
Welcome to... even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all. Look, end of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way. What? You been in hibernation or something? We're here to bring the free markets as I've never heard of her. Can't say I can. On the way from the landing pad? Had a convoy up. Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, well, never too late to start. Them Protectorate drones been a serious menace of late. Bounty terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar. Just down the lane? Oh, we got everything. Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden. Believe some of those Protectorate hull heads just couldn't see the benefit of self-benefit.
Yeah, let them simmer in their cell.
Tell her when you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here. Definitely not an
Don't mean to say. Wouldn't mind conversating a bit, though. I returned fire. It was all going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me. I'd prefer if they were. Like with little butler hats, programmed to say pip pip and the like. Wouldn't be cost effective, but it would be adorable. Anyway, Trooper Faulkner happened upon the scene just then and dispatched the drone before it could finish me off. No idea where these drones are coming from, but Faulkner's been having a time of it lately. Be nice if someone helped out, but Carr's hands are tied. Lack of resources, I guess? As for the rest of these fine folk, they were attacked by Protectorate while defending the forward operating base. Imagine the base is probably hurting for warm bodies just now. Only the FOB, the man in charge, Commander Torres, is a legend. I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine that. Well, Cole's got the saloon up and running now. I don't know. You some kind of doctor type? I hate to stifle your curiosity, but I'm not looking to become an exhibit. Don't sweat it none. Auntie's Choice advocates for Anyway.
Consume in peace, and we won't have a problem.
I must ask.
Pleasure not doing
still.
business with you.
My liver ain't the lily kind.
The bullet. There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques. So,
say
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. A kind.
This is a mighty big.
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway. And then there's Erickson. Something happened with a drone. I don't know. Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to now, was there anything else? In truth, I expected more resistance. set is not a toy. In future, I'd appreciate you keeping your unsanitized hands to yourself. No, that doesn't look right at all. Please do not try to administer whatever that is to anyone. My morgue is already near capacity.
You know, Doc, actually feel...
What's that burning smell? Oh, good.
Mind your own business interests.
Take this in mind.
But with...
Literally, probably not very dexterously. Metaphorically, well, that depends on your own initiative, doesn't it? Here...
Have a profitable day.
You've returned. I'm still quite busy, so make this quick if you...
Stop that scrounging around.
Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers? So you can understand I had just the thing to get me a fast track. It's like the funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. It wasn't before, but mayhap they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency so they can strike. Not particularly. I can't imagine setting... You see, my partner there unearthed an unexploited protectorate technology. Wouldn't go into details, but promised it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens. Pitched him the dumbest deal I could think of. Told him I'd trade him my entire tossball card collection for schematics or a prototype. Said sure. Complete rube. Didn't even ask about condition. My Kelvin Tran rookie card isn't even ultra fine. Got a piece of nicotine chewing gum stuck to it. Opportunity. I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns... He'll provide the agreed upon schematics. Oh, the broke... so close, but so far. Edible spacesuits and race... All right then.
With a door this tough, they must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns, armor, probably some ammunition too. Honestly, Kemp ain't that much of a mystery.
Leave me be. Have you two... No. On the contrary, you have the manner of an officer about you. Someone who understands the substantive weight of command. From your tone, am I to suppose it didn't end well? It must have been a nettle. Please, allow me to start over. I am Warden Sterling, dedicated servant of the Protector of Arcadia and caretaker of worlds, the Sovereign Henry Varick. I'm not that kind of warden. It's a title of distinction for those who serve in the Protectorate military, short for Warden of the Realm. And if I did, so you would. But I am of two minds on the matter of providing one. You may hold no allegiance to Auntie's Choice, but you are not Protectorate either. I think it best we end our conclave here. Be on your way before you draw attention to either of us.
wasn't being
Come on,
ironical about the
baby.
giant hologram
I
over
can't
town
help you
hall.
if you don't tell me what's
Well,
wrong.
guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that minister like she said. Anyway, need something, Commander?
Why do you corporate folks do all the hard work instead of letting auto mechanicals do it?
We get paid to do
I'm simply not credulous enough. I'd please visit the various consumer locations around fair. I was breaking. So, is there anything else, or can I get back to? But then again, they all only have one job. And my contract says I get .0003. Well, I've.
Ectoplasm. Wait. Shouldn't sneak up on a man like that. Good way to earn a bullet betwixt the eyes. You know, you might be right. I'm reliably certain I do not want to find out. Guess I should apologize for all that hullabaloo before. Just mistook you for another unfleshly manifestation. Look, I know it all happened again the next night. Gave chase that time. But then, a being of pure information... Well, maybe? I still don't know all the particulars yet. But it's one theory. I certainly...
I suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered. Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples. Spare me such timid drivel. We needn't waste time bandying lies. Of course, I know why you're really here. You have come to exact retribution for our larceny at your greenhouse. How coincidental. When we've finished here, your fellows will call your death. The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine poison. Alas, I was spotted on one or two forays. Starving? Hardly. We have greater stores of strength than you suppose. If you are
Thought I saw you... Oh. Seems I've stumbled into quite the shindig. You lot been hiding out in here all...
Please, stay.
Not very copacetic.
If this exchange is not to your liking, I can accommodate you with a bullet instead. Spare me your insults. They mean less than nothing coming from the mouth of a corporate pet. I would sever my own hands at a generous offer. But we prefer to die in the service of... This was...
Fastest way forward is through!
Guess I had this mystery all wrong. A small part of me was hoping... Nah, never mind. It's downright... I lost a friend in the invasion. A good friend. She Was. Yeah. Romantic entanglements ain't exactly encouraged between troopers, especially in the same division. Supposedly compromises our decision-making in the field. But I digress.
You're back. Why? Well, I've got a lot.
Juliana. Oh, my Juliana. Even though I now rank among the Protectorate's foes, I hoped you would return to me. Every night I would sneak out of Fairfield, despite the danger, desperate to find you. Hoping you would see fit to join your wife. Yet no one has heard from you since you went to the Skycutter facility. Not in 2 weeks. I can only assume the worst. I don't think I can stay in this town any longer. Perhaps if I return to suffer the Protectorate's justice, I shall at least learn what...
DeVries sure has some cheek putting the Earth Directorate symbol on her wall after everything she's done.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. It seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me, though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters. I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it. Though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I? I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking? No. No. You didn't know her. Not like I did. Like I thought I did. Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, no point in dredging up the past. Should have known it wouldn't rest. DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy. We all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, any job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us. Reckon so. Some might embarrassing how much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figure my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangulum. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the Order's numbers. The Order this sent is just another sect of the Order of Scientific Inquiry. The grand plan and all that used to be part of the Protectorate before their big falling out. Believe they can predict the future or some such, but nice plan-abiding folks don't kill for the betterment of their cause. I can't believe the Order plotted our murder. But 10 years ago, I would have said the same about DeVries. I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic, real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks. Done some good too. Even I can admit that not everyone following the plan is a fanatic. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue. If only DeVries had shared in our good judgment, huh? Reckon there's gotta be...
yet you see fit to keep...
Yeah.
Yes. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that. A surprise, but
allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milverstreet, Minister of Marketing, to perish the thought. The first rule, I do not, but I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island? Is this a bad time to mention I can read lips? Tisk tisk. I appreciate your better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed. You can't blame him. And the protector, the minute I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Ceylon, to retrieve said information. You should go.
Watch out for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's...
you're here. I'm off now, not to say I question the presence of a wayward sightseer in the midst of a war-torn waste. The Vox, eh? Bent, although if you were keen on continuing to draw breath, perhaps you and I could broker a deal. There are Protectorate vitals need bled. You could do the bleeding. Unusual. Don't know. Why are you looking for them? Who are they to you? Sorry to be the one to say it, but if your friend is still amidst Protectorate ranks, bet as good as any they may have met their end. Should note, the ministers like to take our working together as a personal affront. Aid me, and I suspect he'll rescind any offer he may have made to you. Think of...
Commander, your munition supplies are low. It is best we discuss acquiring more ammunition when we are next traveling together.
Let's get him up. Give the word. Take care of him, Commander.
On l'a assassiné, sinon ça fout là-bas. Ok. Genre, je peux pas l'assassiner en pur silence, plus pure paix.
Enemy light just turned on.
Why, the absolute nerve!
Let's get them ready to wait. On your command. Take him out! Hostiles near. Let's dispense with the how do you do.
Va falloir que j'aille me chercher un level puis que j'aille faire du pickpocket.
You're back. Why? You read my terminal? How embarrassing. The compliance adjusters broke the door lock when they arrested my predecessor, and I haven't gotten around to fixing it yet. Not that I thought anyone had come snooping. I'd made careful arrangements to tie up everyone's loose ends. Everyone except you, it seems. So, why are you so interested in my other work? You're not part of compliance. Because Auntie's Choice expects you to forge a path that's ambitious and self-deterministic, but not so much so that it disrupts other folks' ambition and self-determinism. You know, I've been looking for some backfills with the kind of cleverness usually only found on the seedy lower decks of the claim. Feel like making a few bits? Wonderful. We're the best way to get things done in anti-space if you're looking for profit. Want to buy it, sell it, move it? Pah, they were rubes, nitwits. They had to be dealt. So, long as your brain pans, it's already been resold, so having it in her system could become problematic. Expunge it, and I get you some bits, and the friendship of Sub Rosa all over the system. You get me? Because trust me, for both short-term benefits, and I'll be waiting here. Keep them coming.
Gonna need a bigger storeroom. Let me guess. Gun keeps jamming, armor don't quite fit snug as you like. State your division and I'll get you out. Tell me what you need and I'll do my ample best to supply you. If things had turned out differently, I don't have the aptitude for flight apparently. But this role suits me fine. I like the upward mobility, in the metaphorical business sense, I mean. She's a beauty up close, ain't she? More cylinders than you can count powering her engines. She uses her shape to drop like a stone during landing. Counters headwinds pretty well, too. Stand here all day, just admiring. And over there, tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you. No one here but you, me, and several tons of, well, now there's an odd request. If you've got queries about my stock, I'm sure I can answer them for you. Wait one rapt gone moment. Did Miss Galloway put you up to this? She asked me for terminal access not even a fortnight ago. I'd call it coincidence if it didn't feel so much like conspiracy. I can't for the life of me adduce a reason as to why a greenhouse manager would be interested in military inventory. What kind of plants are we growing in there? Maybe you ought to start, because without a good reason, you'd be back. What do you need this time? As a friendly...
Why? How can this be? I really need that. uh Faudrait... Tu m'as fait gaspiller une charge de mon pouvoir. Espèce de...
I must say, I have many reservations. This Protectorate has always provided.
This is not stealing if it's from the Protectorate.
Stable and safe way of life.
Because, friend, with the Protectorate, you're only surviving. You'll be thriving.
So your superiors order you to thrive?
That's blood. Why is there blood here?
Bosses and employers, but it's up to you to get yourself to the top and make yourself the employer.
Prudence dictates, we cherish all we have.
Prudence dictates, we cherish all we have. And while we're on the topic, what are you potentially It's not a totally baseless
2
idea.
days, 3 and...
It's not a totally baseless idea. That should totally be annihilated, just like all capitalist property.
Right shifty-looking individual, if you ask me.
I'm not. Are you attacking me?
The idea is to kill them before you die.
I know I've been pushing to... Got an old tracked in the Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Not... I had... That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zeb... Like... I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the Protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its... Resistance is a mite strong. Wasn't like he was part of some greater movement. He avoided... Not... We worked often than not. Our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot. Figure you say us. Anyway, only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's much appreciated. Westport. No offense to Val. Anyway, need something, Commander? If you're sure.
Squick? Mon frère Squick.
I know I got on tracked in the Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the resistance is a mite strong. Wasn't like we worked often than not. Our help. Anyway, only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. Westport can't get that anyway. Need something, Commander? If you're
Bro. Bro.
Ain't as tough as you thought. Hey you! Get over here before you get yourself killed. No. And you, and a desperate rapt, is a dick. You're kidding, right? Which is why I gotta ask. What are you doing here? Right. I'm Minister. I'll admit I was eager for some good hunting around here. My arm, if you had, you'd know. Unless you're accustomed. Sorry, everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now. As do I just weren't many of us crafted soul. I only been able to treat my own ailments thanks to Doc Tinsley and she's bound by contract to work on whatever task Fairfield's illustrious leader set her to. Go.
Durerez. Merci d'arrêter. Mra. Mra. Mrao. Mrao. Moi. cargo, ça.
Businesses. What do you need this time? What do you need this time?
Si j'ai hack 2, je peux avoir des choses. Mais c'est sûr que je vais aller me chercher le perk.
Minister, I'm telling you I can do more. I've been proving myself to you. Ain't so sure you want to work for this imbecile, friend. There's more menial jobs where that.
Dude.
Now, if this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now.
You mean?
And if I please, that's it. I'd rather be a down and outer for the rest. Oh, I'm count
This.
So you and you.
She will. I can. Though, of course, I would care to hear what you wish of Paradise Island first. Ambitious Betty. Though I should warn you that if you choose to do so, Commander Carr shall not be pleased and will likely refuse to work with you herself. I can only though if she proposed killing, I expect that would be true. Granted impunity. Westport is a shell of the bustling town it was prior to the invasion, though a handful of protectorate. Verily, I've a kit of supplies to aid you, items to cajole or to dissuade. Sabotage the town or sway the. Now, well, wonder no longer. For the completion of this deed, I'm prepared to offer you an exact replica of my. Then be forewarned. I can only guess at the needs of the denizens of Westport. You must engage with them, gauge their situation. Do I look like Officer Carr to you? Guns. Oh.
All done in there? Was hoping we could chat.
C'est quoi ce cute chat? C'est quoi ce cute petit chat? Ah, ah. I want to talk. It's bugged. Petit chat. Let me talk to you. I cannot talk to anyone. What is the meaning of this?
Don't even think about disrupting the marketplace.
Hope that look got a if you and in time, Maybe Oliver had a feel ducked in. Ooh.
Heard your work. You can consider my offer formal.
Alors la petite fille, est-ce que t'as besoin de quelque chose pour être autant colleuse ce matin?
Oh, something.
Well, that's wonderful news. Before... Oh,
We're my own.
would if I could have done more. Right. I have a lead.
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds like deep in Protectorate territory. This matriarch...
Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so she'll be upon you in moments. I suggest you're... Yes. Now, when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin surgery. Matriarch... I mean...
Comment j'avais monté la dernière fois? Je me rappelle. On va faire le tour de la montagne. Miam, miam, miam. Oui. Oui. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a, Poudrerie?
How much you want to bet I could throw a toss ball over those cliff faces?
Tu veux que j'arrête de jouer? ça que j'aime pas me promener avec eux, parce que dès que tu te mets à tirer sur le toit, genre, ils capotent, pis c'est comme ah! Ils veulent pas te laisser faire des assassinats, pis genre du jet tellement.
Looks like a fight.
Mon but, c'était pas de fighter! Neige.
There's a beast out there just waiting to yield up its vitals to a grafting table. I'd like to begin the hunt soon, if it's all the same to you. If you say so.
Tu me gosses. T'as littéralement tout scrappé mes assassinats. Mes pauvres petits robots que j'allais tout tuer tranquille. Bon, fait que ben les amis, euh, moi je vais arrêter là pour aujourd'hui. Peut-être qu'il y aura, je pense pas refaire de stream aujourd'hui parce que je vais pas être là. Peut-être demain je vais faire un stream par contre. Sur ce, je vous souhaite à tous une bonne journée et une joyeuse nouvelle année.